Okay, after doing a community post, like a poll, and doing another tutorial video and seeing the success on that, I'm going to be showing you all how to convert your plain normal, okay, ignore this, but your normal 2022 wooden railway engines with these ugly ass wheels to cool ones with these nice wheels here. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is locate the engine you'd like to swap the wheels out on. Here I have an example, which is Rebecca, and you're gonna need to actually get a hammer here, and what you're gonna do is you're going to slide it under the wheel here and move it back and forth, making sure the wheel moves and jiggles around. You're gonna want to hold this, by the way. I'm like phone right now, but you're gonna want to hold this while you pull up the wheel and get it off. Yeah, you just want to keep wanting to do that over and over again with all the wheels until they're all gone. Ignore this, by the way, this missing front pony shot or pony wheels. That doesn't matter. You don't need to have that at all. Now, since these wheels here are pretty useless and I don't really care about them, I'm going to take my snippy pliers and I'm actually going to shove them under the wheels here and just shove it under the wheel like the hammer, but then take it off, and it's going to damage your wheels, but that doesn't matter because I don't really like these wheels. You can keep them if you want, though. You have your engine with the wheels stripped off and taken off. I want to show you. So the wheels that I took off with the pliers, VM wheels that I didn't use the pliers on the side of are fine, but the wheels that I used the hammer on, like this wheel is fine. The wheels that I use my pliers on are damaged and probably won't not be very good to reuse. In very bad condition. So if you don't care about these wheels, then I do it because it's a lot easier and faster to just do it the way where you destroy them. Removing wheels from the normal items is very easy. All you need to do is take your item that you're removing the wheels on, get your hammer here, and you need to slide it under the wheel and just slowly do the same thing and work it off. Go back and hold the chassis and go back and forth until it fully pops off. Once you've located your new wooden railway wheels and you've taken them off, these are just random examples. Once you've taken them off, it should be smooth sailing from there. All you need to do is pop them into the chassis like so, like they would be on the original ones. Just put those into the chassis. Then you can lay it on its side. Put the other original ones on top. And it's fine that they're not connected. You don't have to do it like this either. I usually go one by one. I put one wheel in, put this on top, hold it, and smack it with a hammer. So I take my hammer and I hold the model, make sure to hold it, smack it until the wheel is all the way down on the spoke. It also helps to have a point of reference, so to check when your wheels are short enough so when the flanges match up, then it should be correct. Once you've done that, and make sure you have a wooden railway item to see that the flanges are lined up. If they are, then you should be ready to go, and you should have your model here with the correct wooden railway wheels. Now, some of these aren't the correct era, so as you can see, I have a 2012 wheel here hammered into a 2001 axle and chassis, and that can create some non-smooth running. I mean, look at these wheels aren't in the best condition. You want to be as careful as possible when you're taking them off. And it's okay if you break them sometimes. You can still glue them back on, glue them back together and fix them. Like if you break this part in here, the right, that part, the end of the saw blade, this tip is touching. If that comes off, you can just glue it back in. It should be fine. So now that you can do normal sized wheels, average wheels, you might be wondering how you can use these small wheels here. And now, well, it's the same for the removing these wheels. It's exactly the same on this. Just use a hammer or use your like snippy pliers or pliers or something. It doesn't matter if they're completely destroyed, as long as you don't damage the holes for the axles, then it should be fine. You have your small wheels removed. You might be wondering, where do I get small wheels? And the obvious answer is these wheels here, these push-along wheels, which are good here. And if you want to add them in, then you'll either have to Dremel in a slit for them, or you can take your saw here and just cut along, make sure to cut a perfect straight line right above the axles into the holes, so you can slide these push-along wheels in. That's how they're in there. But there's another method that I personally think works even better and looks a lot better too. And that is this, which looks to be very tricky and hard. But it is very easy to accomplish, actually, I personally think. Now, these ones don't run very well because they're kind of clunky around the edges. But that can be fixed when you sand them down, and they're running a lot better, as you can see now. Anyway, this is the method that the Sotawall Caterpillar used on its old Edward model. And basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to just take your normal wheel here, and you take a pair of pliers, and, well, I have my snippy pliers here I like to use, and you just basically cut all around the edge, and keep cutting, and you cut off a bit, and you cut off more bit, right around this rim here, the rim around the spokes, right here. Just cut around that, don't cut it off, cut around it, as you can see. That's touching the track, that would be touching the track. This stuff, that is what the rim is. And so you're gonna cut all around that. You could also use a saw or a Dremel to cut around it. Either of those would work as well, but I personally find it the best to use snippy pliers. After you're done with your wheel, it's not gonna run the best, so you're probably gonna wanna take that wheel and sand it down. So here's a small Henry wheel, and you're just gonna take that and take it out. And I like to take it and I like to curve it as I'm going across and spin it, and curve it, and then spin it in my hand, and then curve another part, and just keep going all the way around until it's very smooth, like, whoops, those ones down there. So once you have some small custom wooden railway wheels, it is just exactly the same as it would be on the main engine with the main normal sized wheels. You just slide it in there, you take your wheel, put it on, and just hammer it down. That is how I personally swap wheels out on these models, 2022 models here. One more thing, these wheels do not roll very smoothly, at least most of them don't, because they're different versions, and some different versions have larger or smaller wheel rims. So keep that in mind. Make sure to use the same version of wheels when you're doing small wheels. Other than that, these work really well. I'm really happy to have some models like this. They're very nice to use, and it's a pretty simple mod. I think you should try it out. Yeah, I mean, if you found this useful, I hope you found this useful, yeah. One quick side note here, you can buy Edward, James, and Henry all on my eBay, which the link to them should be in the description of the video, but if it's not, then it's always in the channel bio. These are up right now as normal items, no bids or anything, not like Percy. If you want to go buy these right now, you could. These could be yours. I won't put to any offers, just offer. You won't be offended. It's like a low ball or something. So that's James, Henry, and Edward. You can buy them all on my eBay right now.
Scruffing it, scruffing it, oh, scruffing it, scruffing it, oh,